Welcome everyone to the Rec to Connect Foundation 6th annual bartending event sponsored by Eileen and Harry Hewitt and Trilogy. As you notice, things are way different. Usually on this night, we're at the Barley House and it's loaded up with people. And we have people all around the bar, and usually Jen and everybody from the crew is concerned about what I'll say because, well, there's nothing handwritten and I've just got to remember everything off my head. And sometimes I veer left, sometimes I veer right. But usually we get all the right words out, hopefully, and usually you guys continue to jam-pack the Barley House and donate and give, and it makes our hearts flutter. It's the best thing about doing this event. So obviously things are a little different, and we're gonna try to make the most of it tonight. We appreciate you guys taking the time to do that. The auction still will be here. We'll have words from our families, from donors and staff about the impact that your donations have on Rec to Connect as a 501c3 nonprofit. So we want to give a huge thank you to all of our celebrity bartenders and all the people that have helped this year. We have myself, Josh Cribbs, Matt Underwood, John Tellage, Gerard Cherry, Emmett Golden, Mark Nolan, Mark Munch Bishop, Ashley Collins and Jimmy Hanlon, and Gabe Spiegel. We will crown the winner on November 13th on Facebook, and all donations have been counted. We have some amazing silent auctions to bid on. Check out the drinks that we've made. The drinks are all over the place. Everyone's favorite drinks that they make. Maybe tonight you can join while you're watching this. You go look at it, and maybe you make one of those cocktails. There's even some virgin drinks on there to help out those that aren't into drinking. Some of the amazing silent auctions that we have to say thank you to the Indians and all the other teams in the city that have helped out, and all the restaurants and all the different places that have helped. It's been tremendous. We have everything from a baseball, football, basketball memorabilia to unique getaways. We have a Swenson's food truck, and if you know me, that's like heaven on earth. Lottery ticket tree, gift cards, outdoor heater, which could come in handy here in this time of the year and over the next few months. Download the GIVI app and start your bidding. Bids will close at midnight tonight. You have until midnight. Make sure you go there and check it out. Want to try your luck at the 50-50? Why not? You can win half the pot if today is your lucky day. We will have this open until midnight as well. The winner will be announced on Facebook, and you will get an email tomorrow, November 13th at noon. I just want to say this in the quickest way that I can. If you know about Rec to Connect and what they have tried to do in this community, I know myself personally, I probably didn't know nearly as much as I do know today about special needs families and what they go through. I know 2020 has been something like nothing any of us have ever been through. I can take you from day one of my family being in Arizona in spring training, and we're planning how we're gonna go through the season and make sure we can take care of our family and get our family and our kids to school and be able to see each other, to trying to find a plane back home and figure out how we were gonna get through the next couple of months. And well, it's 7-8 months later, and I know I'm not complaining or crying to any of you guys out there. You know exactly what the last 7, 8, 9 months have been. It's been trying for all of us. And the most beautiful thing that we have found out in the last 5 years of doing this event is that Northeast Ohioans stick together, we help each other, and we stick our necks out for what we know is right. And in a year where we've had a lot of different people going left and right and believing in what they believe in, I hope and I believe that we can stick together and continue to do the best thing for these families and for our nation and for the people around us. So thank you for everything that you've done in the past. Thank you for giving a lending ear, for your time, your donations, and your belief in Rec to Connect, and what Rec to Connect is doing for the community around us. Let's kick off tonight with the word from Rec to Connect's Executive Director and my wife, Jennifer Knott.
Thank you everyone for attending tonight and all that have supported us in the past. Rec to Connect began 11 years ago to provide innovative recreation therapy and aquatic therapy services for people with special needs. There's been a lot of changes this year, as many of you know, and in Rec to Connect we've had some changes as well. We've decided to refresh our logo and our overall structure to reflect where Rec to Connect is heading as a 501c3 nonprofit. We are excited about how these changes will be able to help so many more families access the recreation programming that they need. While I was working in hospitals and schools as a recreation therapist, I quickly found that there were a variety of barriers to recreation that families were experiencing. There was a lack of ongoing recreation therapy services in the community. The need for meaningful, goal-driven, and lifelong recreation opportunities for people with special needs was apparent. Rec to Connect began because of this. Rec to Connect strives to provide connection and inclusion amongst families, community organizations, and with our loved ones with special needs. Our mission is to connect people with special needs to community recreation, wellness, and lifelong leisure skills with innovative recreation therapy programming. Our programs, events, and initiatives are designed to help eliminate barriers to recreation involvement and promote community inclusion and opportunity for all. Many families are limited in the choices that they have to engage in recreation in the community. There's a lot of reasons for this. There's high cost of services, there's a need for qualified individuals that can adapt and assist in programming, and there's settings that they need to find that are appropriate for the whole family to engage in. Imagine your child and your family wanting to attend a baseball game, or go swimming at a community pool, or maybe find an exercise class or a fitness class, or enhance their skills that they have around leisure, and you could not find a setting for your whole family to engage in because of these barriers. Rec to Connect provides a home for our families to connect with other families in the community with recreation events for the whole family. We work with children and adults with special needs to learn the skills to participate in recreation and the ability to explore a variety of recreation outlets. This helps them develop their skills. It helps them to find lifelong leisure and enhance their quality of life for all involved in the family. Your support today will enable us to further our mission and continue to break down the walls of exclusion for our families in recreation and wellness. We appreciate greatly the support of our donors, our volunteers, our sponsors, our board members, our staff, and families to make all that we do possible. We could not do this all without you. We appreciate our gold sponsors tonight, Trilogy and Eileen and Harry Hewitt, for all of their support. They also are volunteers of ours, and they work tirelessly to make sure our programming is what our families need. 2020 is such a year of change and challenge, and most of all, the ability to pivot in all aspects of life. When everything shut down in March, we continued to work tirelessly to make sure that our families were not left behind. There are so many challenges that our families experience, and we wanted to be a constant for them. We pivoted to provide as many telehealth programs as we could, and then when we were able to begin at pools again, we started back up in a safe way. Your help and support has made that happen. You have driven us throughout this time to be able to continue to provide the services that our families need, and we cannot thank you enough for that. Thank you so much for all of your support, for attending tonight, and for all of your future help.
Thank you, Jen, for all that you do for Rec to Connect, and thank you for all that have helped Jen out throughout the last 11 years. I've watched this thing grow from our basement in Lakewood to now it takes over our whole house in Wadsworth. It's a part of who and what we are, and I only plan and wish and hope that our children will have the same heart that she does when it concerns other people and other families. It takes truly all of us to make this work the way that it works. Next up, we will have a word from our gold sponsor, Harry and Eileen Hewitt. I've gotten to know Harry very well over the last couple of years. He's a huge Indians fan. He's a guy that when a bad decision's made on a baseball diamond by a manager, I know I'm going to get a tweet from him, and we're going to tweet about it. He's a wonderful human being. He and his wife are wonderful people. They've been tremendous to Rec to Connect. They're tremendous people and tremendous family members. We appreciate what they do. And tonight, they're going to talk about why they support Rec to Connect. Harry has volunteered and is a loyal donor to our cause. Without you, we could not do this. Thank you, Harry and Eileen.
Hi, I'm Eileen Hewitt.
And I'm Harry Hewitt. And we are so proud to be sponsors of the Rec to Connect Celebrity Bartending event. We are also very happy with what Rec to Connect does for the most special people in our lives. So thanks to all the folks who work at Rec to Connect, all the great things you do. We're very appreciative.
Next up, let's hear from our second gold sponsor for the second year in a row, Trilogy.
Trilogy On Demand brings the best classes to the palm of your hand for just $10 a month. Try it free for 30 days to experience fitness anywhere, anytime.
What is up, Trilogy fam? Welcome to Trilogy On Demand.
Thank you so much, Ricky, for your dedication to the Fit Friends as well as the Razor Sharks, Rec to Connect, and all you do to make an impact in our families' lives. Thank you to our bronze sponsors, Boston O&P, MCR, Finley, Springco, Independence Excavating, and Menor Nissan. We appreciate your support to help families access recreation. Next, we will hear from Rec to Connect's chairman of the board, Lynn Barninger.
Hi, my name is Lynn Barninger, and I am chairman of the board for Rec to Connect Foundation. As a recreational therapist myself, I can attest to the true value of recreational therapy and the importance that it plays in the lives of the clients we serve. The COVID pandemic impacted the field of recreational therapy in ways that will likely take months to recover in terms of client progress. Fortunately, for our Rec to Connect clients, our director, Jen Knott, and her team of staff worked tirelessly to convert nearly all aspects of care to a virtual environment. For an agency that works predominantly in water, this was a monumental task, and they did it successfully in just 1 week. Imagine the creativity and effort required to develop swim team practices on land, one-on-one therapy sessions that were not in person, parent support groups via Zoom, equipment rentals that put invaluable therapy equipment in the hands of families with therapeutic instructional videos or written instructions, and group exercise classes that were quickly transitioned to a virtual environment so that the risk of regression and decreased socialization were minimized. As the world gradually began to reopen, our staff was committed to gradually resuming the safest possible forms of therapy and developed new ways to reach our clients. An adaptive bike clinic was started in a parking lot to introduce clients to bikes adapted to their specific needs so that they could learn how to ride despite many parents' fears that they would never be able to have that ability. A meet and move exercise program was developed at local parks so that they could appropriately social distance, yet enjoy all the benefits of nature and camaraderie that they had to offer. And as was done in the early days of Rec to Connect, aquatic therapy sessions were conducted at home pools with all safety precautions taken for those that had one available. These exemplary efforts helped families cope during a time that could have otherwise stunted development, limited physical movement, and eliminated the social connection we are all quickly realizing is so vital to our lives and daily sense of well-being. All this was made possible through your many generous donors who helped up and gave so selflessly to Rec to Connect. While we are still deeply entrenched in the world of COVID, today we are happy to report that some of our pools have reopened and we are gradually enjoying all the benefits the water provides to our clients, including that sense of normalcy we all crave. Thank you for your support, and we appreciate your commitment to helping our clients have a full, productive quality of life. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn, for all of your hard work and dedication to Rec to Connect. COVID-19 has affected all of us in many different ways. All of our families have experienced so many challenges. I know yours have, I know ours have. Let's hear from Sherry and Renee Reitenbach about the impact Rec to Connect has had during this challenging time.
Hi, my name is Renee, and this is my daughter Sherry, and we'd like to thank you for supporting Rec to Connect. So one day, and I don't remember exactly when, but it was in April, we received an email from Rec to Connect that they were going to try an online version of Swim Team. They were, what did they call that?
Game night.
Well, we did game night, and what was Swim Team called?
Fish out of water.
Fish out of water. So that, it intrigued me, and I was a little skeptical as to how that would, how they would accomplish that, but we decided, of course, we would try. And then in addition, Rec to Connect offered other telehealth opportunities like Game Night with Aaron, which was a big hit. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of laughing during game night. What was the other? We did Fish Out of Water, we did Game Night. Oh, Fit Friends. She did Fit Friends also with Aaron. We signed up for this Fish Out of Water, and I just thought, how in the world are these coaches going to do swim lessons on land and virtual? I mean, but Coach Dan and Coach Aaron and Coach Rick successfully adapted, and it really became just great fun, and they were just so creative, and it was exciting for her, something to look forward to. She, the times that she would log on to Zoom, she just was excited about that. It was very good, and it was truly a boost to mental health and physical health, and just engaging with other people besides mom and dad. It was great for her. And as I said, we had a lot of laughs with Aaron, game night on Mondays, where parents were involved with that too, and it was a lot of fun. So we just thank you, all of you who support and donate to Rec to Connect. It's a great organization. I've been involved with many different organizations over the years that my daughter has, that Sherry's been involved with. And hands down, Jen Knott and the staff of Rec to Connect are far superior in their professionalism, their dedication, their innovation is truly amazing, just amazing. And I really want to give a giant thank you to all who donate to this dynamic organization. Thank you very much.
Razor sharks!
You did it. Monday's done. You did it.
Swimming out of the water, Rec to Connect definitely tries to make the impossible possible. Donor support is our #1 way that we have been able to keep programs running during the shutdowns. Thank you to all. Thank you to Terry Francona and others who helped us during the pandemic. Shane Bieber from the Cleveland Indians as well, for their donations and their willingness to help us during COVID-19. That was huge amongst the donations in 2020 for Rec to Connect. Tonight you've heard from so many people the importance of what Rec to Connect means to them. Here's one of our celebrities to talk about what it means to them to be a part of this event and to help out Rec to Connect.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Shane Bieber. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to say that I've been working with Rec to Connect for the last couple of years now, and mainly because they're a good foundation, doing great work, and they're filled with even better people. And what more can you ask for in a nonprofit than that? And I know I'll continue to work with them for many years to come. Anyways, hope you guys are having a great night, staying safe, staying healthy, and I'll be seeing you soon.
In the year 2020, there's so many new ways to do things, whether we're Zoom calling and becoming the Brady Bunch, or whether we're just trying to get our kids' schoolwork in. We're all trying to figure out computers a little bit differently. So tonight, for this virtual bartending event, I know there are a lot of people that are saying, okay, how do I find the items that have been donated? How do I figure out how I want to go out and I want to bid for certain things? So here we go. I'll try to place this quickly and easily for all of us. Trust me, I needed help as well. #1, you go to rectoconnect.org/give. I'll do that one more time. rectoconnect.org/give. 2, if you want to register for the 50-50 and the bartenders, you can do that as well. You register, then you can go vote. You can vote for me. I would like that. But there's a lot of other great bartenders up there as well. We would appreciate that. 3, you can download the Givey app as well. That's Givi. That app will have all the different things that have been donated that you can go out and try to bid on. And #4 is pretty simple. Bid away. Let's help out as many families as we can help out tonight, as many kids, as many families, and there's some great items. That Swenson's truck looks good. There's a heater that we could all use in this type of year. Some great items from some great places. We got Shane Bieber's cleats and a ball signed by him, one bat from Jose Ramirez. A lot of cool stuff out there. Thank you so much for your time. Those are the 4 steps. Now it's time for our Fund the Need portion of the night. We will hear from our families about the impact of Rec to Connect and the amazing programs that they provide with your help.
Started the program over a year ago, and the scholarship just really introduced us to the Rec to Connect program. It's just really opened doors for us, just for him being confident in the water.
One thing I love the box. Also the diving.
Diving, yeah. The strength he's built from it, the endurance. I mean, he can do the whole lap of the pool. And like a year ago, he wouldn't have been able to do that. Why or what made me apply? Just looking to get him into a swim program. A lot of other places didn't have adaptive swim, which is what I was looking for, like a swim therapy, just to kind of help give him the skills that he needs to feel safe in the water and also build his strength and endurance along the way. So to find an adaptive program was really difficult until Rec to Connect came along. When I reached out to Jen, she was super receptive, and we, talked about the scholarship program. And once we were able to qualify, it's been wonderful ever since.
So Johnny's been doing Rec to Connect for about a little over 2 years, and he absolutely loves the water and being in the water, both for fun and for this. We've noticed an increase in his head control and a decrease in his tone and spasticity after each of his sessions. It's just been a really great program for us to be a part of. They are trying to be inclusive and reach out to as many different kinds of children that they can and participate in different programs.
And we just are truly blessed to be part of this program. So thank you very much.
Our families are the heart and soul of Rec to Connect. They are why we do what we do. We want to be able to provide recreation for all. In the past, we've been able to provide financial assistance for families to access recreation. In 2020, we had to suspend this due to the COVID-19 pandemic. You can help us support our families because recreation therapy can be expensive and should be accessible for all. You can help us by donating tonight to our Fund the Need program in a variety of ways. We have one telehealth class that you can sponsor for $15. You could sponsor a family to access a meet and move class that meets in the park and hikes for $40. You can help sponsor families access aquatic therapy programs for $80. You could help 1 month of adapted aquatic sessions be paid for through your donations for $240. And 1 month of bike classes could be accessible for a family for $340. Help us tonight to build back our scholarship program and our families to access recreation. Thank you.
Without a dedicated board of trustees, Rec to Connect could not accomplish all that it does. Let's hear it from a few of our board members about why they serve and the impact Rec to Connect has.
Hi everyone, I'm Matt Klein and I'm a member of the board for Rec to Connect. The reason I give my time to Rec to Connect is because I've seen firsthand the care and the skill that our therapists put forward with all of their clients, and you can really see the progress happen from month to month as we work through with all of our clients and document that progress along the way. The other thing I think is really important for Rec to Connect is that we'll work with anyone. It doesn't matter what the limitation might be for any child or adult. It doesn't matter what the diagnosis is. We will customize a plan that will work for you. And our therapists do an amazing job of coming up with therapies that will work for whatever situation. And they put a lot of time and effort into customizing that for everyone. So thank you for your support of our celebrity fundraiser. And we hope you'll continue to think of us in the future.
I'm Bob Beatty, a Rec to Connect board member, but more importantly, a proud father of a son on the autism spectrum. We've been involved with Rec to Connect for over 10 years now, starting at a young age with adaptive swimming, and now my son's able to be on the Razor Shark swim team. Thank you, Rec to Connect, and please support us. We appreciate it, and so many others do as well. Thank you.
Thank you to all of our board members, past and present. Thank you once again for rocking and rolling with us tonight. It's truly appreciated by all that are involved. Let's hear more about how Rec to Connect offers individualized services for their families and family events to connect with others within the community.
I wanted to share a little bit about what Rec to Connect means to our family. Our youngest son, Griffin, was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. He's nonverbal and he has a severe cognitive delay. He's been going to Rec to Connect for the last several years, and he's done some of the group therapies, and he's also done the individual aquatic therapy that he's done every week for several years. What it works on for him is it touches on so many of his challenges and his needs. It works on his gross motor planning. It works on his muscle strengthening. It works on the things in his IEP that he really needs consistent work on throughout his entire day, not just at school, like his expressive and receptive language. It works also on his ability to terminate activities, which is something he really struggles with and really holds him back in life, and prevents us from doing things as a family. So through Rec to Connect, he's able to work on all of these things, and it really helps him as an individual, and it helps our whole family be improves our quality of life, because we're able to do more because of what he learns through Rec to Connect. So we're really thankful for it. It's not only a rare opportunity to find an organization like this, but it's even more rare to find one that does it so well and really focuses on the child's individual needs. So for that, we are so thankful.
Hello, we are the Teleshak family, and we have two sons, Monty and Harrison, who both have special needs. Monty is 7 and was born with a rare syndrome and has complex special needs, and Harrison is 5 and has autism.
Our son Harrison is currently involved in 2 Rec to Connect programs, aquatic therapy as well as a bicycle class. Both therapists have been wonderful, and we've noticed in Harrison an improvement in his confidence and improvements in his ability to swim as well as his ability to ride a bike. In addition to these programs, our family has had the opportunity to enjoy several Rec to Connect activities such as the swim party, Rec to Connect Indians game, and a Rec to Connect Cleveland State basketball game.
There's not many opportunities for special needs recreational programs for kids and young adults. So Rec to Connect has been an amazing opportunity for our boys and our family, and so we appreciate your support that you've given us and the support that you will have for us in the future.
Hi there, we are super excited to be able to tell you a little bit about why we love Rec to Connect so much, and especially Hallie, because she's amazing. So Sophia started swimming, how long has it been?
I think 8 years.
8 years?
I'm joking.
I think in the springtime. And she had a bad experience learning how to swim before, and she was kind of afraid of the water, right? Mm-hmm. And it was so cool because Hallie she knew just what to do to get Sophia comfortable in the water, and she had all these awesome tricks up her sleeve, right?
She did. She really did.
And all of a sudden, Sophia's like this close from swimming all by herself, right?
Yeah.
You're floating. You're jumping in the deep end. You're going underwater, which was crazy. You wouldn't do that forever, right?
Right.
And then and this summer she got to really have some fun in the water with her friends when we went to the pool, right, and to the lake with AJ. That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
It was.
So we love it, and we're so grateful for Hallie and Rec to Connect. Do you want to say anything else, Sophia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we love Hallie.
We love Hallie. All right.
And my dog.
And our dog. Bye, guys.
What do you like about Rec to Connect?
I do race sharks, swimming, and butt class, and then meet and move. I like it.
Thank you to all of our sponsors, Perry and Eileen Hewitt, and Trilogy as gold sponsors. Thank you to our bronze sponsors, Boston O&P, MCR, Finley, Springco, Independence Excavating, and Minner Nissan. We appreciate your support to help families access recreation. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are hopeful that we will meet our goal of $35,000 for the event to help us further our mission and impact people with special needs. I know as a father that has dealt with 2020 how difficult it has been for my children to access the things that they're used to doing, the things that my wife and I are used to doing. Please think about the difficulties that other families are going through, especially families with special needs. There are a lot of children that truly have changed their lives by being able to have the swim lessons that Rec to Connect have given. And there's other events that they've had that have been taken away. This event, I have to admit, is very difficult to do. It's something that this staff of people at Rec to Connect put their heart and soul into literally almost the day after the event for the last 5 years. It's almost become like putting a wedding together for my wife and I. And it's not a complaint. It's a joy of our life to be able to put this together and watch it grow. And every year I hug my wife and I hug everyone that's a part of this team for being able to put this together and watching this grow. I've watched the Barley House have one room for us to being able to the point where we walked out last year looking at each other saying, are we gonna have to get a bigger place? And really that's a thank you to all of you for joining, for helping, for being willing to give a couple extra dollars, for people volunteering their time. And I understand when you're a family, when you have your own family, to volunteer for someone else speaks volumes about who you truly are. So we ask in this year that you can continue doing that, and hopefully we can get back to hugging each other. We can get back to being in a one big room together where we can all celebrate the generosity of Northeast Ohio towards these families with special needs. Thank you all so much. We appreciate you. We miss you. We love you. And we say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your support.
On behalf of Rec to Connect, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, it's Mark Nolan. First of all, thank you if you're one of the folks that voted and I guess donated to Rec to Connect to show that I am one of the greatest celebrity bartenders of all time. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. So the question is, why do we do this for Rec to Connect, and why do I in particular? I don't know if you saw just recently Chris Nikic, 21 years old, first guy with Down syndrome to finish up an Ironman. That's the reason that we do things like that. Just happened over the weekend, I'm pretty sure. We do it to give these kids opportunities to interact, opportunities to go out and, I guess, just sort of be athletes and interact with everybody else and do the same things that everybody else does, right? When you get special needs, we all know we have somebody, we're friends of friends of friends at the very least, and we know how hard it is out there. So make sure you donate and donate often. Rec to Connect's an awesome organization. Plus, I love the Knots. They're great people. Is that good? They're awesome people.